The door to Miss Sophia's bookshop creaked open, the small brass bell chiming softly. James stepped in, his shoulders slouched under an invisible weight. His eyes wandered over the rows of books lining the shelves and the empty chairs tucked into cozy corners. Miss Sophia, with her kind eyes and an ever-knowing smile, immediately noticed the storm behind James's quiet exterior. "Good afternoon, James," she greeted, in her familiar, soft tone. "You seem troubled, dear." James shifted on his feet, his gaze darting from the polished floor to the worn rug. I don't feel good," he admitted, the words feeling heavy. "Everyone I know is good at something, fast on the field, brilliant in class, or just confident. I don't have that. I feel unimportant." Miss Sophia nodded, as if she had heard these words before, perhaps many times in the quiet whispers of her shop's walls. She motioned to a cozy chair by the bay window, where a shaft of golden afternoon light framed the space. James sat, feeling vulnerable, yet somehow comforted. "Let me tell you a story, James," she said, settling into the chair across from him. "A story about a boy, not unlike yourself. This boy looked around at the world, at the athletes who ran like the wind, at the musicians who could make the air sing, and at the artists whose hands created beauty, and he felt lost. He yearned for something to make him special, a mark that he could point to and say, 'This is who I am.'" James's eyes lifted to meet hers, a flicker of curiosity beginning to brighten them. "One day," Miss Sophia continued, a glimmer of amusement in her eyes, "the boy wandered into a little bookshop and met its wise old owner, a man with a knowing smile and eyes that sparkled with hidden knowledge. The man leaned in and shared a secret with him. The greatest power in life isn't in being better than others, but in discovering what brings you joy and learning to savor each moment. Your path," the bookshop owner told him, "is yours alone to explore, just as theirs is theirs. Life's purpose, young one, is simpler than it seems. It's to discover the things that make your heart light, one moment at a time, and let that joy lead you." Miss Sophia finished her story, her eyes smiling as she looked at James. With a twinkle in her eyes, she added, "Wise bookshop owners often have the best secrets to share, don't they?" James felt something shift within him, a whisper of hope. "But what if I don't know what that is?" he asked. Miss Sophia leaned forward, her eyes alight with warmth. "Ah, that is the beauty of it, my dear. You are meant to search and stumble, to try and fail, and in doing so, you will uncover the greatest treasure of all, the knowledge of what brings you joy. When you learn to find joy in small moments and let go of comparisons, you unlock the secret to a life that is truly yours." James sat in silence, letting her words sink in. The burden on his shoulders seemed to lift, replaced by something light and promising. Though the world around him remained unchanged, he sensed that he might one day see it differently, a place filled with possibility and hidden wonders, with each moment holding the promise of something new to discover. As James rose to leave, Miss Sophia handed him a book, the cover smooth and warm under his fingers, as if holding a quiet secret. "For those times when you need a little reminder of what truly matters," she said with a smile. James stepped into the street, free from the weight of comparing himself to others, content to walk his own path at his own pace. A spark flickered inside him, and a quiet question emerged. Where might I find my joy today? And with that thought, his adventure had begun.